Will always be remembered as the suave secret agent John Steed in the TV series The Avengers. He knows this, and he's even said so himself. Patrick Macnee starred in the weekly adventure series from 1961 to 69, and since then has appeared in numerous movies and television shows. He's now starring in a new black comedy called Shadey. Patrick Macnee plays an unscrupulous millionaire. And before we chat, here's a clip from Shadey.
Do you remember a conversation we had about 6 months ago talking about developments in ESP, which the Russians were trying to use?
No.
That was some film from my source, a bankrupt called Shadey. He seems very willing to me. He's trying to put some money together for a sex change operation. I asked you here because I thought you'd be interested in taking him on. For a price, obviously.
Why me?
Because you're the only person in the Secret Service, Dr. Cloud, that I can trust. I hear you're moving offices.
That's right. But if he's all that you say he is, why do you want to get rid of him?
Well, you know how it is with me. Sell it while it's working to stay ahead. How about a straight swap?
Certainly nice to see you in person. Welcome to Live at 5, Patrick.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to try to initially set up this clip, and then you can fill in the colors a little bit, okay? From what I understand, this movie is about a character who can read people's minds, and further than that, he can put it on film.
Yes,
and everybody wants to get in on the act. They find unlimited potential in using this guy's skills. Now, this scene is what that we just saw?
Well, I think if you saw, it's with Billy Whitelaw, incidentally, who's a famous exponent of Beckett, of Samuel Beckett plays. She's probably the best in the world. An extraordinary lady. But Anthony Sher, who plays the lead, won the Olivier Award the year before last for the best actor in the country. And he's an extraordinary young man. Yes, I suppose if you could find a man like this who could see the winners of races and how to invest your stocks ahead of time and see it on film, he'd be a very valuable person. On the other hand, he has a particular desire, which is to change from a man to a woman, which indeed he does throughout the thing. And Catherine Hellman and I and our daughter go through the most unmentionable disasters to achieve this. It's great fun. It is black, and it is a comedy.
Can we mention one of the unmentionable, horrible things you have?
Well, I suppose there's incest and transvestism. No, transsexualism, I'm sorry.
Yes, be careful. We got a lot of labels out here.
I know, there are all sorts of strange things happen. But they have all happened to various people, and I come to the most untimely end. But it is very funny.
Now, you play, as we said, a millionaire in this, and I guess you're a stockbroker of some kind? Is that what I should take from that?
Well, partly, but I think I'm into a lot of business. I don't think you can talk about stockbrokers now, you see. I thought they were all honest men, but when we see what's been happening with the insider trading, and I don't know what these people are up to. My daughter looks on all big businessmen and says they're like Rockefeller. I mean, there you are, here we are.
Here we are.
How do you know? It's all a question of attitude, I think.
Well, why do you lose your ear in this thing?
Because I think that is the penalty I pay for having done these nauseating and difficult things on the stock market. Maybe if they all knew that they would lose their ears, less of these gentlemen that are now going through all this would be doing it.
Now, there's a thought, Patrick. We said at the top of introducing you that, that you'll always be remembered as John Steed. And you have recently said that you would not mind seeing a new script for this Avengers deal.
Well, I think there probably is going to be one. I think they're doing it again with, hopefully, some of the ladies who were in it before. So, yes, it could become a reality, which is very strange, as I was 65 a couple of Thursdays ago.
Well,
I'm an old
birthday.
age, thank you. I'm an old age pensioner and on Medicare. So maybe it's the geriatric Avengers.
Let me see, the first person that you co-starred in Avengers with was Honor Blackman, who played
That's right, a very
Pussy
beautiful
Galore
lady.
and
Then
Goldfinger.
and then played, Pussy Galore in the Bond film.
And then Diana Rigg, who you say is working on stage in London. Does she want to do the Avengers again? Do you know?
Well, I don't know. Nobody's asked her yet. I should think so. Why not?
Well, why don't you ring her up?
Well, I don't think it's anything to do with me, because they haven't asked me yet.
Oh, well, then why are we discussing this? How
Well,
do we know
because I
about
saw
this?
it on Entertainment Tonight, and lots of people have told me that they want to do it.
You usually find out about your
Well, don't
projects
you
on
find
Entertainment
that?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well, some people find out they lose jobs on that program, so I guess it's fitting that you
Oh, it
find
could
that you
be.
may be getting one, you know? We might say that Shadey has been open for a week or so here in London, a very long time, about a year and a half. It's been out and done very well over there, and it's always nice to see you, and we'll look forward to seeing you in this and maybe in Avengers.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for coming by.
Nice to see you,
Patrick
Sue.
Macnee.
Nice to-
Jeff?
Thanks, Sue. When Live at 5 continues, Liz Smith tells us what one of Hollywood's hot young actors and a military hero have in common. Stay with us.